Today's video is a really exciting one. I'm gonna do a review, kind of not review, I would say first impressions, swatches and demo on the new P.LOIUSE WORLDIE palette. Look at this packaging, like it has some like sand. Can you see it? My ring light is like reflecting on it. This is a really pretty. Like it's kind of bulky, but I love the packaging on this, and it's really big, like it's the size of my head. I ordered it on the 31st of August, and I paid 41.50 pounds, not euros. I paid in pounds because P.LOIUSE is a UK based brand, and then I paid 13.80 pounds for the 1 to 2 day priority pack shipping. I want to talk about a little bit about the ordering process and the shipping. I ordered, as I said, 31st of August, and the ordering process, like going on the website, and because it was like a early release, it released on 1st of September, but I got it day before because I got the early access link. The ordering process was really easy. The one thing I do have to say, there you couldn't use codes, any like affiliate codes on the site, and that was kind of annoying because I knew some people could do it. I tried with my computer, I tried with Paava's computer, I tried with my phone, Paava's phone, and there just wasn't anywhere that you could add affiliated code, and so I couldn't have a discount on the palette. That was the first kind of like a hiccup on the ordering process, but I was like, oh, it's not that much of money, I'm just gonna still order it, and just because I was so excited to get the palette. They really fast shipped the palette, so I got my shipping confirmation on the next day, so 1st of September. And I was like, there was estimated delivery day was 3rd of September, which was Thursday. So I was so excited. I was like, I can get my review up like super quickly for you guys. Like I was excited because I paid for 1 to 2 day shipping, which I never do. But I wanted to have this palette, and I wanted to have it quickly so I can do a review on my channel. This is where it starts to go. I'm a nose itchy. This is where it starts to go kind of bad. There was two days go by, and the palette is still in Manchester where they shipped it out. It hasn't moved. And I was like, it was supposed to be like, I was so confused because I was like, it's supposed to be here. It's supposed to be in Finland already, and it's not. So I contacted the P.LOIUSE customer service. I sent them an email, which I got like a automated response that they had a high volume of messages. They're trying to work them through. It could take up to 5 days them to reply on your message. I was like I need to wait 5 days to know where my package is. It's not here. It seems like it hasn't even moved from the P.LOIUSE warehouse. I was kind of annoyed because I paid more on the shipping, so I thought the palette would be here already. And I also sent P.LOIUSE a direct message on Instagram. The team was super quick to answer, but they said they can't do anything because they're just a social media team, which is okay, it's fine. Like they don't work as a customer service, whatever. So I was waiting. I think I waited, maybe it was Friday, so they got me back really fast, maybe Friday or Saturday. They sent me a message that they had issued me a partial refund. So they refunded me the €3, was it 19 cents, which was the difference between a regular shipping and the fast shipping. Because I said, like, the estimated delivery day was September 3rd, and now it said, like, on Thursday the estimated delivery day changed, and it said it's the 7th of September, so on Monday. And I was like, I was kind of annoyed because I wanted to pallet quickly, and there was weekend, so in Finland they don't deliver mail on weekend, so I couldn't have it earlier. I was kind of happy that they refunded me immediately. I thought that they would refund me the whole, like, amount, whole shipping cost, but they only did the refunded the difference, which is like, I guess it's fine. Yeah, after that I was just waiting on my pallet, and on yesterday, which was the 7th of September, the pallet came, and it was packaged pretty good. Like, there was a bubble, like this, not bubble wrap, but this kind of like a air thingies inside it, and then the pallet came in unique carton. When I opened the pallet and I removed my, like, this shield, I noticed that two of my shades, the shade Explore in Manchester, had like a little marks in them. I'm gonna add pictures here so you can see. I don't know if it's because, like, this plastic had, like, maybe rubbed against it or something like that. I did send P.LOIUSE another message on their customer service asking about, is this normal, because I don't know, I never ordered, like, I've ordered only the P.LOIUSE base from them before, so I kind of wanted to ask, like, what's going on. My palette has these little marks, like, can I have an answer, like, is this normal? So I'm waiting on answer back, them to email me back and see what they say. Like, personally, I don't mind the marks, like, whatever. If the palette works good, it works good. And they both marks didn't look like, they didn't look as like a fingerprints or anything. They was just kind of like a little marks you see in the pictures, so you can decide yourself what they look like. But I'm still waiting on an answer back. I will update you guys once they answered. I know that a couple of other people who ordered at the same day as me had similar issues on the shipping. Like, they didn't get the pallet in 1 to 2 days, what they was promised. And I do think that if you can't ship the pallets out in 1 to 2 days, why do you offer 1 to 2 day shipping? I feel like they should have maybe removed that option if they can't deliver. So yeah, that's that about the ordering process. So the palette looks like this. It's a really pretty color story. I love the color story, and as I said, it cost £41.50. It's a pretty, not too expensive but not too cheap either, so it's kind of like high end but not like high end. I'm gonna see what they say about this palette on their website. This WORLDIE collection, all of the collection that they released had the eyeshadow palette, the passport blending process trio, which is £24. They had P.LOIUSE lip kit first class boarding pass, which was £16. There are 2 of those lip kits. And also they released 2 new paces. One of the pastels, which is green with envy, which is £10. And one of the P.LOIUSE, let me check. And one of the P.LOIUSE pastel paste in shade Pretentious Peach, which is also £10. You can order the whole collection at like you can get the whole WORLDIE collection and a suitcase with £130. So yeah, that's I just got the palette. Like this was my like only thing I kind of wanted. Like the green base looks really nice, so maybe I picked that up in some stage. But yeah, the palette was the only thing I was kind of like into. Let's say what they say about this. This palette is one palette with 21 shades, 18 matte shades and 3 shimmers. These are all brand new shades. They don't have that much, like they don't describe the product or like don't have any like promises. This is a pressed pigment palette and this is the background. So yeah, let's get into the swatches and after that we're gonna do the demo. Okay, here is the WORLDIE palette. It has like this sand in it and the packaging is really pretty. It's quite thick though, but I like it. And when you open it up, it looks like this. It has this, you can take that now off. And here are the shades. We're gonna swatch every shade now. Okay, I have nothing on my hand, just washed it because I did the first row and I didn't press record. Very professional YouTuber here. I'm gonna first do one swipe and then I'm gonna build them up. First shade is WORLDIE. Second one is Europe. Then we have Sky High. These feel like pretty firmly pressed, at least the like darker colors. So next we have San Francisco, dark matte blue. Then we have first shimmer, which is J'adore Paris. This one is really pretty. And then we have first green, which is the Alps. Swatched nicely. And the last one on this row is Global. Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. That's the first row. That's a brightness put down a notch. First row, really pretty. So first we have Vacay, When in Rome, Baggage, and we have Big Apple, Rodeo Drive, Barrier Reef, and lastly we have Luggage. second row. That's the brightness down. Second row. Then we can go to the third one. Yeah, these feel quite firm, these shadows. But first we have Lounge. You can see that they're quite like powdery. And then we have First Class. The only kind of purple in this palette. Next we have Down Under. And we have Manchester. That's what's great. And Explore. Oh, that's a pretty shade. Destination. Wow, that is stunning. That is one swipe. And the last one is Sunset, another orange. I think I said it only has one orange. Or did I say one purple? Yeah. That is the last row swatched. Look at that shimmer. Oh wow, it's so pretty. Yeah, that is that palette swatched. Cleopatra's giving her opinion too. She likes it. I'm excited to put it on my eyes. So next one is gonna be the demo. Right, let's get starting with the first impressions. I've shown you guys some swatches. I just swatched the palette, I haven't used it. I also got this mini P.LOIUSE base. It's in a shade 2. I'm just gonna do the one eye on camera. I start with the shade Tiia, and it's a dark green matte. I'm starting to put it on my outer corner, kind of like in winged out shape. This is really pigmented. It looks on a pan a bit darker than it goes on to my skin. I thought this would be like really deep, and it is deep, but it's not like as deep as I thought. So yeah, yesterday I I had my live, and I tried to do this like green and like a orange look. It was supposed to be like fall inspired, and I like had 2 looks that I need to wipe away because they was so trash, and it was not a good live. So I don't know how long I'm gonna keep it up, and I was kind of scared to start filming today. I'm just gonna go with the shade Explore. Yes, Explore. And I was kind of scared to start filming today because I felt like I'm not gonna be able to do a look. Yeah, these are basically like maybe the same depth, so I don't know if this is a good blending out shade, but let's try it. I feel like this shade is not that as pigmented as the other. Like I need to use more product to get it to blend out, like show up, I mean. Yeah, I'm going back with the shade the Alps, the first one I used. I feel like there's a line there, so I'm just gonna go back and try to blend it out. When I was swatching this palette, they felt kinda like drier that I'm used to. These shades are pretty like firmly pressed in the pan, And when I was swatching them, they are not like the crazy pigmented, and they don't have like a lot of fallout, I feel like. So I'm going with the shade Package. And yeah, I feel like it's blending really nice. I'm getting a line there, so I probably need a like an in-between shade of those. So let's take Big Apple. It's like a bright green. Oh, this is really pigmented. Yeah, this Big Apple shade is like super pigmented. You can see like it's covering up the shades below that. Oh, Cleopatra wants to say her opinion too. I'm just gonna do the front bit, and now I'm thinking, should I use the oranges or the blues? I kind of want to use the oranges. So I'm taking the darker one called Sunset. Like, I know that greens and oranges are not maybe the easiest to blend together, but I'm gonna try. This is just a pencil brush that I'm using to packing it on, and then lightly on the edge I'm gonna... Yeah, this orange is really pigmented, like super pigmented. This is E47, and I'm gonna take the shade Lounge, which is like a bright orange in my opinion, but sometimes other people call these shades like yellow. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, it kind of looks like yellow now that I'm putting it on. This is quite powdery as also. Like, not the other shade weren't this powdery, so. Yeah, I feel like the brighter one is kinda like the yellowy orange one is not that pigmented. And now I'm gonna take the shade Vacay, and I'm gonna blend it on both of these. It's kind of like a limey greeny. Oh, this is a pretty shade. Now this do cover up the bit that you're doing, so you need to go back, but that's not a problem to me because I usually do like go back and forth with my blending. Let's take the first green and try to little bit like smush these together here, and feel like my blending, I don't know, there's a like a, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a little like spot that doesn't take the pigment, so don't know what's going on there. I could try and pack the pigment again there. See, yeah, I feel like that kind of fixed it. The only thing that this palette doesn't have a black, and I feel like black is a really good shade to have if you want to like deepen some like colors out. But yeah, I'm happy. I feel like I'm happy with the blending now. I go cut my crease, and then I go back and we can do the lid thing and go on from there. So I'm gonna use the shade called Global, and I'm gonna try it without wetting first. do have a wet base though, so it's a kind of like the same color as the darkest matte that we used, so I do like it. And then I'm gonna take the other shimmers that I need to use because it's so pretty. Like when I swatched this, I was like, oh, I need to get it on my face. So it's called Destination, and this feels totally different than the two others. This feels really like buttery. I'm gonna leave a little space so we can add maybe like a liner that's gonna... Oh, I really like that. Oh, these shimmers has like a black, almost like a black base. So they're not like a bright shimmer. I'm gonna try my finger with the other green. If I can get it to, yeah. Just maybe with the glitter glue. This is really hardly pressed. Because we don't have black, but I do want to deepen my look, I'm gonna try the shade San Francisco, which is a really deep blue. I'm gonna try if this will deepen this look at all. These mattes are quite hardly pressed, so I feel like I need to like swirl my brush. I feel like it's harder to pick up with the brush. I feel like the blue is the one that it's most that way, like the darkest blue. It's gonna clean up that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and do the other eye, add some liner here and lashes maybe, and then we can do the lower lash line. Okay, I did the other eye up to speed, and now I'm gonna do my lower lash line. Now I did like my other eye up to speed. Then I primed my eyes and added the Linda Hallberg Likeable Mood Crayon. It's the orange one on my waterline. And I feel like I want to do blues on my lower lashes. So I'm gonna start with the darkest blue, called San Francisco is this. And blue and orange is a really complementary. Also blue and like I mean green and orange. So I feel like the color story of this palette is really well thought out. I actually really like the color story. I just wish there was a black shade. Then I'm gonna take Sky High. That's a really pretty shade. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Then I'm gonna take maybe this brush. This has blue already, and I'm gonna take the Worldie, which is the same as the palette name. Oh, these blues are actually stunning. Like, I don't mind if I go too low. I can fix that when I do my base. But I want to try the blue shimmer too, so why not? Why not? I'm gonna spray this because I don't want to get any fallout. Oh, I love that blue. There isn't any like inner corner or brow bone shades, so I'm gonna just maybe use my highlighter. I'm gonna go do my base, my brows, my lips, and then we can gonna add my lashes, and then we can hear my finished thoughts and what do I think of the palette. Is it worth the money? Okay, this is the finished look. I'll show you a little bit closer. Yeah, for the first impressions of the WORLDIE palette, I would say that it's a good palette. It's just the formula on these are a bit dry, like a drier formula. Like they're pressed pretty hard on the pan. And the shades Explore and Lounge, I had to like dig in, and San Francisco, the dark blue, I had to like dig in into the colors to get them to show on my eyes. I used 14 colors of the 21 that it has, so that's pretty good. I'm excited to play with this again. Like these, for example, can I even hold that up? These blues here are really pretty. Like I used them on my lower lash line and I was really impressed on the tones. Also like this Destination that I have here on my lid. This is super pretty. Like it's so buttery. Like the trees, from the three shimmers, this is the green one that I also have on my lid. This is the driest one and it feels more like a, I would say like a topper shade. I feel like it needs a base, a really sticky base to get it done. And this is the blue one. This blue one is also really pretty. So I would hope that the palette would have like a, I added on my inner corner this green shimmer, and because that palette doesn't have like a light inner corner shade, I just took this out of my Juvia's Place palette. So I do wish that they added like a lighter, because all of the shimmers are pretty dark, so I wish that they added like a lighter, maybe like a lime green shimmer and a black. That's the one shade I was missing when I was doing my look, and I wanted to like add deepness here. I added the dark blue, but I wish that it has a black. I do understand that not every palette doesn't have to be a black, but this palette to work as a whole, I feel like it needs a black. But they have like thought out the pretty good. Like you have the light blues, the dark blues, so you can blend them out. You have like different tones of greens and the colors, blend them out. Then you have a couple of neutrals, like this brown and these two brown. Don't have really light brown, so you, if you are a as fair as me, you might struggle on blending those shades out. Also, I feel like they were really smart adding the oranges there, because I feel like with greens and blues, orange is a really complementary color. Kind of one shade I kind of don't see why they added here is the purple. Like you don't have any other purples here, and kind of like I feel like it's just a pop of color, you know, when those like matte palettes has a pop of color, it's usually blue, and they added with the colorful palette a pop of color, like a different color. But yeah, well, you could maybe use it with the blues and do a like a purpley look. I have to say that I thought I would be more in love with the palette that I am now. I would say if you like this color story and you don't mind the big packaging and paying, the price was £41, was it? Something like that. And then the shipping cost, if you don't mind paying that and you like the colors and maybe you want like a display piece on your shelf and you like P.LOIUSE and you want to support her, I feel like then yes, go for the palette. But is it unique enough for my collection? There is some shades that are unique, like I feel like this greeny shimmer is unique. I feel like some of the tones in here, and especially these lighter greens here, are really nice and what I don't have in my collection. I'm really happy to own the palette, let's put it that way, and I feel like I'm gonna do a lot of pretty looks with it. I don't regret buying it, but I'm just not overly like in love with it now, but it might change. For me, I kind of I'm scared of like first impressions, because usually for me I need to try the palette out a couple of times before I know do I actually like it or not. So my opinion might change, who knows. But yeah, it's not a bad palette. Like, at all, not a bad palette. I just don't know. Like, I like the look. What do you guys think? I would love to hear your opinions on the look and on the palette. You guys saw the swatches, you know the price. Would you order it, knowing all that? And would you be happy to own it? Yeah. I would say, yeah. It's a good palette. This is my first time of doing like a palette first impressions. Let me know what you think. Should I do more, or do you guys like more just doing tutorials and like not doing first impressions on the palettes, like just like having them in on my looks and not dedicate a whole video for them? So let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I don't know what more I could say about the palette. I do like it, and I am excited to use it more. I just feel like I need to get used to the formula more. This kind of reminds me of the Be Perfect palette when I tried it first time. I kind of was feeling the same, but it came like my favorite palette after I used it a couple of times. So maybe it's the same, because the formula feels kind of similar to the Be Perfect one. So yeah, maybe I could do a comparison, like one eye would Be Perfect and one eye with this, and see what I think. I feel like I've said all that I want to say now. I would love to have you here on my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. So please subscribe, push the bell notification so you know when I upload. I do upload every Mondays. I have a live 7 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. EEST. You can Google your time zones. I do challenges. I just do my makeup and chat with you guys. Also, I try now to upload every Wednesday and Saturday. Leave me a thumbs up and a comment down below. I'd love to chat you guys in my comment section. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.